Now, how would you suggest that people empower themselves?
Um,
the way you're talking, the way that you're talking about.
Mm-hmm. Well, I think they should do a little inventory of their lives, first of all, and ask themselves, are they happy? Are they really accomplishing what they think their life should be? And once that question is asked, look at what they're doing. I mean, you have children and you don't have the time to stay with them and enjoy them. You may have a wonderful wife or a wonderful husband. You might have bought stuff, a boat, a condominium, a share thing, but you cannot enjoy it. You don't have the time. That should be questioned. Why are you doing that? Turn off the television. Do some research other than Facebook, because that's helping them play you. Your stupid friends are telling all your business where you think you might be all careful. But they're over there, not because they don't love you, and not because I don't love them, but because they are not awake enough to realize that information that they're giving and whatnot is what makes the advertisements more and make them understand how to put more ridiculous educational subjects in the schools for your children. Look at what your children are learning. Listen to them. Don't be sending them back telling them some ridiculousness like, oh, you need to listen more. They're telling you, these are star seeds. These are crystals. Those kids, these crystals know more math than any mathematician could ever imagine. But yet we send our loving children to these public food system and they come back as enemy and brainwashed and learn nothing.
So be your own person.
Yes, sir. You better.
And if you're not your own person, create it.
Yeah, do your research, but you can't do it by sitting there watching the TV. Because if you've noticed, the moment you start talking to somebody that's here, they can't talk. They always bring up a subject that they heard on TV, and you ask them, well, where you get that from? They say, oh, I got it from the TV on the news. You almost fall over. They cannot stop talking in your conversation, in a conversation with you, without referring to what silliness from one of those ridiculous Survivor shows, Are You Smarter Than the Fifth Grade? They'll make references to it. Like it's real stuff. Oh, that sounds like what we were talking about over there. You know, it's pitiful and it's sad.
It's all made up. There's nothing real.
Exactly. But that is what the people, the powers who think they control us, want to happen. I mean, you're easier to control. If those people came through here now and said all 14-year-olds are going to the Army, you think the sheeple are going to stop them? And stand up and say, no. They won't do it. Why? What happened? They won't do it. They'll let their kids and everybody's kids go. They won't even question. Do you know there's a new law here in Canada since December the 16th, 2010, that is like the Patriot Act in America? Absolutely the same thing. Can come in your house without a warrant, without charges, and take you away. Do you know it's against the law to collect rainwater? It's also against the law to grow food. Against the law.
I didn't know that.
Yes, sir. Yes.
So with all that's happening in the world and all the conflicts and the violence all over the world and the human mind obviously not evolving very, very fast.
That's right.
Is there hope? Do you have hope, Geraldine, that we're going to make it? That you're going to make it?
Yeah, I have hope that ascension is going to happen because of the level of the consciousness of quite a few people on this planet. Like I said, the star seeds, the crystals that came in, really have helped anchor the light. And some light workers have gotten down here and got to loving the greed and all that. They're still sleeping. But the whole thing of it is, if you follow what the Mayans say, which is the Olmecs, and if you investigate that, you can prove me right or prove me wrong, but don't say I'm not right. You will understand that every 26,000 years, no one can stop what is about to happen. No one. Folks, every 26,000 years, investigate your history. Okay? Find out what happens to this planet and wake up so you can be prepared. But now we're going to move into the age of Aquarius, and it is all about love. The center, not mind. Now it's heart. The movie that I like the best, that I go to bed every night with, and if I'm a little disturbed, I fall asleep on Avatar. That is my dream world. That's my manifestation. That's what I'm trying to manifest for myself. To live in such a world. Books, I'm not reading books anymore. I've burned quite a few Bibles. I'm saving some for the winter because they burn longer. His logs. I'm burning all of those. I got plenty of those. And I'm burning a lot of these other ridiculousness. People, remember, in the Dark Ages, they burnt all the books. What books do you think they burnt? What? I don't hear you. What? What books do you think they burnt in the Library of Alexandria in the Dark Ages? Okay.
Not the Bible.
No, unfortunately.
Not the Bible.
Okay. They revised that with the New Testament for you. Yeah. Wake up, people. Okay? Nobody's coming to save you. You are who you've been waiting for. No one. You are who you've been waiting for. Forget about all of those lies they told you about Jesus and forget about it. It's not going to happen. You're responsible. So wake up.
You know, the image that I'm left with is the image of the Bodhisattva, who is a Buddha, almost a Buddha, somebody who's been through all the cycles of life. And he becomes a Bodhisattva. So that means he's free from the cycle of birth and rebirth. But he decides to come back, to bring the other bring the other humans to that level. That's right. And we're talking 600 years before Christ. We're talking a long time ago, where that notion was there, and it was captured by Buddhism. And a lot of what you said today made sense. The idea of coming back and choosing to come back to this planet, to change it, to make it evolve. And I thank you so much for your time, and thank you for being here.
Thank you.
You're a great being.
Thank you. You are too. Namaste.
Namaste.